Enslavement is theft. 250 years, black people had the fruits of their labor stolen from them. We don't often think about Jim Crow and the era of segregation as theft, but it's theft too. If I agree to pay taxes, if I agree to fealty to a government, and you give me a different level of resources out of that tax pool, if you've given me a different level of protection, you have effectively stolen from me.
That's author Ta-Nehisi Coates laying out the case for the descendants of slaves to receive reparations. Yesterday, he and actor Danny Glover were two of the voices speaking during a House hearing on that issue. That hearing came on the same day two presidential candidates moved a little bit closer to that conflict.
Well, Senator Cory Booker wants an apology from former Vice President Joe Biden after comments that he made about who he worked with and how well they worked together on Capitol Hill. Adam Harding back in studio to walk us through what's going on here.
And the timing, of course, is very interesting. As the reparation hearings were underway in D.C., we had feuding potential presidential candidates. It has become a political firestorm for the former vice president. Senator Cory Booker is now demanding Joe Biden apologize after the former vice president recently discussed working in Washington with two former senators who were noted segregationists. He said that there was civility and that they got work done. Other Democrats did not waste any time to pounce on this opportunity, calling out Biden. And now Biden is calling on Senator Cory Booker to apologize to him, claiming there is not a racist bone in his body. All of this coming as for the first time in a dozen years, House lawmakers yesterday held a hearing to discuss reparations. The issue at hand is whether to pay reparations or to give compensation to the descendants of slaves. It has long been promised but never delivered by lawmakers. Actor Danny Glover was among those who testified yesterday on Capitol Hill. The bill at the center of the debate would create a commission to study the issue and make recommendations. The concept dates back to just after the Civil War, when the federal government had initially promised but never delivered on giving 40 acres and a mule to former slaves. Today's studies estimate that the cost could run as high as $6 trillion. House Democrats backed the bill. The head of the Republican-led Senate does not.
I don't think reparations for something that happened 150 years ago, for whom none of us currently living are responsible, is a good idea.
You're standing on grounds that slaves built the Capitol and the White House. So I want to educate Leader McConnell, and as I said, I'd like him to read the bill.
Just because the issue got a hearing yesterday does not guarantee that there will ever be a full vote on the House side. Republican opposition will also mean most likely that it will not get any time on the Senate floor anytime soon.